he has a BDSM kink. I'm pissed. I'll just be brutally honest with you, because I don't want you to buy this thinking it's going to be the best romance where maybe there's other ones that are better. The Queen of Goth is back. And welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted a reading vlog in some time. Honestly, that's because I haven't read in like 2 weeks, because one, I've been moving to Belgium. I'm in Belgium right now. I'm in Brussels. This is my little rat den that I have going on here. And then two, I was sick. I was like sick for a week and a half. I was on antibiotic. I was dying. I just rotted in bed. So where's the time to read, babes? I was like, I need to make some time because I miss reading. Okay, I'm gonna take you with me so I show you what books I have, because I don't know what I'm gonna read. I have a few books with me. Also, I carried so many books from UK here and I haven't read any. I think it's time I do some reading. Why does this... Don't look at it from behind. It's cute from the front. Okay, don't look at it from behind. Wait, I'm sitting weirdly. I have 4 books I really want to get into just because. I don't know. Do I have to fucking give you a reason? No, I'm a mood reader. I bought a book just because I love the cover, which is Summer in the City by Alex Aster. I don't know how well you guys know me. The thing about myself is I hated Lightlark, but I saw she came out with an adult romance book and I was like, I don't want it. But then I saw the cover and I was like, you got me with the pink. You got me with the girl marketing. I heard a lot of good things about this. I'm not sure because I feel like my taste in romance is not... I'm just not like other girls. No, it takes a lot for me to like a romance because I get bored really easily. And I have Crying in H Mart. I've been wanting to get this for so long, and then my friend got it for me for my birthday. And it's just like, again, little short book. I feel like it'll get me out of a reading slump. This is a book of the year in the Financial Times, Sunday Times, Stylist, New York Times, Washington Post Time, and the Times of India. Breaking, deeply necessary, fascinating, will have you in tears. And you guys know I love a book that will make me cry. They usually end up being my 5 stars. So also, it was like very cute that my friend read this and she was like, I know you love books and I really want you to read this book because I loved it. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And then we have Happy Place by Emily Henry because, okay, I know I'm trying to steer away from this. I'm trying to get out of the copy and paste culture of Bookstagram and Book Talk and everything. But I've seen Emily Henry everywhere and everyone's like been praising her for romance. And as I told you, I'm like very picky about my romance. And I was like, okay, let me just read an Emily Henry book and see if I like it. And I feel like this, I've seen it like the most. Maybe this and Funny Story. Let me just have my first Emily Henry experience. These are our books that I want to get through this week. We're gonna start with Summer in the City because I've been dying to see if I just didn't like Lightlark or I just didn't like Alex Aster's writing. So I think I'm just gonna read a chapter or 2 and just see how I feel about it. By the way, this is a romance book based in New York, and our FMC, I think, is a screenwriter named Elle. So it's a billionaire romance. No. Okay, I don't have anything against billionaire romances, but they're usually so silly and so exaggerated. Even this first chapter is just like, she's just a nerdy type of girl who sits in her dirty sweater at home and watches his Netflix and eats some Chinese takeout, and her friend just dragged her to a club and she doesn't know how to wear heels. And then the billionaire runs into her and they start kissing all of a sudden because they're at the club. She sobers up and she's like, that's not me. And then he's like, what do you want for me to take you home? What do you want for me to take you home? And she's like, what? And he was like, what do you want? And she's like, how does this bouncer think that he can pay for me? Also, that's very degrading. And she just storms out of there. And her friend is like, what are you doing in that staircase with the CEO of Atomic? She's like, who? I thought he was a bouncer. And he looks at her and is like, does that change anything? I'm sorry, this is so ridiculous, but it's fun. Okay, I'll give you that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna continue reading it and keep you guys updated. This is a bit silly, but I'm excited to see where this is going. I think I might just get ready for the day, maybe go to a coffee shop and read a little bit more, and I'll see you guys from there. Okay guys, I'm being very brave today and filming in public. I ordered a blueberry iced matcha, and I got my book, and now we're just gonna read and just hang out here for a little bit. I just got home. Hello. Hi. After a day of just like chilling and reading the book that I was expecting to hate on so bad, I'm halfway in. Cue the music. This might be one of my favorite romance I've read lately. I was sitting in the cafe and I was giggling. I was chuckling out loud and people were giving me dirty looks, but I don't care about that. In every chapter I was like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Or he would be like, oh, you're gonna meet my friends, and I was like, oh, I wonder how his friends are gonna be like. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be made into a movie 100%. It's fun to read. Why is this book such a roller coaster for me? I'm starting to not like it because of two reasons. One, she's like so obsessed with her relationship with her mom, or her past relationship with her mom, and she does every single thing in her life thinking about her mom, and it's just like borderline an obsession, and it's just like not very logical. She would be like, what would my mom think of this? And I think her mom is not alive. I'm not sure yet. And the second thing is she's very bratty. Like, I get that you're trying to be the girl, like, you can't buy me. Like, I don't care about your money. But this man bought her a coffee shop chain because she likes that coffee shop. And she's like, you can't buy me. And I'm like, chill. He has a ton of money. I feel like he is a little bit like a cardboard piece. He's a little bit plain. Like, besides his money and being obsessed with her, not much going on there. So I'll just be brutally honest with you, because I don't want you to buy this thinking it's going to be the best romance, where maybe there's other ones that are better. Good morning, Pookie. It's the next day. I literally just woke up. It's so late. I'm ashamed to tell you what the hour is, so I'll just show you. I woke up half an hour ago. I stayed up late and read Finished Summer in the City. It started a bit cringe. Like, the first chapter I was like, oh, it's gonna be bad. And then up to the halfway point, it got me invested in it, and I was like, oh, this is actually cute, and I'm starting to liking it. And then it got bad again, because I have two major problems with this. Like, the whole idea is very cool. Like, you get to experience New York in the summer, all these like touristy points and all these like food points, and you're like, oh, it's cool. My problem is with the female main character's inner conflict and her issue with money. It gets to the point that in the end, she made this decision that, I don't want to spoil this for you, but this annoyed the shit out of me. I was like, nah, this man did all this for you, and you just ran because he spent too much money again. And it was just like, from the stupidest thing, it was because her mom was in a toxic relationship. Her husband controlled her with money, and then she was like, oh, if someone has money, it's gonna control me. And it's just like so bad. It's so like unrealistic, and it's very stretched, and I feel like she could have found a better conflict. And the second problem that I have, it's that the male character is a piece of cardboard. He has no personality. His personality is money. He's trying to learn from it, but it's just like, I don't know. And then he's just trying to please her, even with money, even without the money. It's just like, he doesn't have any backbone, I feel like. So I think this is a 3-star for me. I really think if it's a fun book, but I think it gets a little bit irritating with the inner conflict of the female character, for me at least. I think it would be a good palate cleanser if you're like reading like very serious books or fantasy or hard books to read. This was like super easy to read. It's like 300 and something pages, so I finished it in a day. Today I also started crying in H Mart. I'm like not that much in, so I can't tell you a lot about it, but I was enjoying the few pages that I read. I was vibing with it. But today I'm gonna read this and keep you guys updated. Hi guys, it's later in the day, and I've read about half. I'm about halfway into this, and I'm about to have dinner. But what I was gonna say is I'm gonna take a little break from crying in H Mart because this is a memoir and touches on a lot of sensitive subjects: grief, loss, anxiety, bad relationships with moms, cancer. So it's not a light read. So I'm quite anxious today, and I don't think I'm gonna benefit from reading this. I will keep reading this week, but I don't think I'm in the mindset right now to continue it tonight because it really made me cry a little bit earlier, and it's because I used to have a rocky relationship with my mom, and so it brought up a lot of things for me. So mind you, if you want to read this, it touches on a lot of like serious subjects. So I thought we might dive get it dive into Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, because I just think this would be like the lightest read that I can have right now. So yeah, we're just gonna eat our dinner and read a little bit. I read a few chapters and I just wanted to update you guys before I go to bed because I love Ali Hazelwood. All her books just hit. I think she might just be my favorite romance author. The humor is so good. Every character has like a backstory. Usually the conflict and the things that people are struggling with, like the main characters, feel usually very good and very real. It's a swimming romance. She's a diver and I think he's on the swimming team. But what intrigued me so far, I'm like 4 or 5 chapters in, is that she's single and he's in a relationship with this girl. So they're in college and he's been in a relationship with this girl for like a long time, like since they were 15. And he has a BDSM kink, and the girl Pen in the relationship with him, she is not into that. And our female main character, Vandy or Scarlett, she's into BDSM, and she was just talking with Pen because Pen doesn't like that in her boyfriend, and was kind of explaining what being into this BDSM thing is like. See how this will play out because he's been in a relationship for years, and what's gonna happen. Like, I'm very interested, but I'm probably gonna read a lot tonight. I'm just gonna get cozy and read, and I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. Okay, a little update. So I've read a little bit more of this in a cafe shop this morning, and it almost gave me anxiety. It's scary. It's a scary reality that you can get sick and you can die very fast. So I'm taking it slow. I'm still loving it, and the pain in it is very raw. But you need to be in a good mental state to read this one. Taking a little break and going back to Deep End, which almost like I passed the halfway point, and it's just immaculate. I can only tell that this is going to be a very, very high rating. I would recommend you buying this one rather than Summer in the City. Hey, listen. I know I already have like 2 books started, but this might be one of the most exciting things that has happened to me in a long time because I love Rachel Gillig. I love One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. They're very good books. And you know, she's coming out with a book, Night and the Moth, and it's supposed to come out May 20th. Tell me why my anxiety finally paid off, because I got anxious today, and what I do when I get anxious is I just go to the bookstore. So I just went to the bookstore just to browse because I was not gonna buy anything. Tell me why I found this in the bookstore, and today is May 15th. It's supposed to come out in 5 days, and it was on bookshelves here, and I took it to the counter and I was like, excuse me, isn't this supposed to come out in 5 days? And they were like, well, we got it in the store and there was no note saying that we can't put it out, so we just put it out. And I was like, fair enough, give me one please. Okay, we should read the chapter now. Hello, book baddies, and welcome home. Well, my home, but I'm home now. I have a dilemma. Okay, for now, I put crying in H Mart on standby just because. The only reason is I'm a bit mentally unstable right now, and I don't think I can deal with that for now. I'll probably pick it up in a few days. Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I think I have 100 and something pages left. So I would like to finish this because I do love it. But as I told you before, I picked this up and I read 2 chapters from it, and I'm so intrigued. The first chapters were confusing, but in the way that it set you up with so many questions like, who's this? What's her power? What is this doing? Who's this king? Blah, blah. The good type of making you confused, making you curious. So I'm dying to get into this. But I think I really should finish this. Plus, romance just, I fly by. I read it so fast. So I think we're going to finish this now. Hello, cutie pies. I think a day has passed and I haven't read anything because I've been working, so I was very tired. I have a new tattoo, a little manacle tattoo since last time I saw you, and I'm currently reading Night and the Moth. This is supposed to come out tomorrow. Yeah, and you guys, as you guys know, and I told you, I got this 5 days earlier. So I am, how many chapters in? I think I'm like 50 pages in. And it's fine. I'm really curious to see where this story goes. These diviners, which are like the 6 girls, and they dream, and basically dreaming is like telling you a good destiny or not a good destiny. And then some, like, a king and some knights are coming to this place, and one of the knights is a bit rude to Sybil, but Sybil is just dreaming of not dreaming. She hates being a diviner. I don't know, I don't think she likes being a diviner. A lot of people are traveling across the country to see the diviners and get the reading from them. Guys. I'm at the end of chapter 6 and I am giggling and smirking and loving it. I love the characters. This is what I mean when I say I want a unique fantasy. Nothing about this seems familiar or feels familiar. Everything's new. Characters are so unique and so real. It's like I'm meeting people. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like I'm reading about people. I can imagine them perfectly. It's so good. But yeah, so these 6 girls who are diviners and that can read and dream and read your omens and stuff, they've always lived and they've been chosen to be diviners, and they serve their services for 10 years. They never left this cathedral that they live at, and their service is due to end in like 2 months. So they served their 10 years. They were like, we've never been outside. So they asked the knights that came at the cathedral with the king to take them out on a night out, all 6 of them. And it's going crazy. It's so fun to read. I'm gonna read some more and give you some more updates. I'm always dreaming about you. The Queen of Goth is back. I am having so much fun reading this. I have 100 pages left. Rachel Gillick did it again, and I haven't even finished the story, and I know this is gonna be a 5-star for me. Not what I was expecting. When I saw some of the art that Rachel shared, I thought it's gonna be kind of like a parent, like a mentor and little young person relationship, but it's a romance. I was just out reading and I was just like kicking my feet and I was like so happy reading it. And I was like, this is what I need. This is the tension. This is the caring. Also, I'm just a sucker for the smutty little knight with eyeliner and little piercings in his ear. Her describing the knight, I was like, yeah, you sold me. Rachel delivered uniqueness again. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
That's what she gave us. The only critique that I have for it is the use of pith. I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's like P-I-T-H. I think it's just pith. She uses that way too much in this book. That's the only critique that I have. I'm gonna go in and finish it, and I will come back with an update, and we'll talk about all the books we've read this reading vlog.
I'm always dreaming about you.
Stop, little Bartholomew. What? Rachel, what are you doing to me? Gargoyle's story is so sad, so cute, and so endearing. What the fuck? This is not a standalone book? What the fuck? Excuse me? I thought this was a standalone book. It's a duology? No! No! This is a duology. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I am pissed. I'm gonna end the reading vlog here because I need to recover from this heartbreak. Let's talk a little bit about the books we've read this week. Starting with the latest one that I finished. Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel. This was a great read. New world, gothic, but very funny. A lot of humor. A lot of sad things happen at the end, but that's where the books get good. They get me all the time with sadness and with sorrow and with pain. I recommend this so much. I think anyone would benefit from reading this. I think this is a book for everyone. Let's talk about Deep End because I finished it and I don't think I gave you a little summary of this. Ali Hazelwood just does romance right. She does tension, she does yearning, she does unique characters well. 5 stars. There was no flaw in here. It's a spicy one, okay? It's not for the faint of heart. Definitely recommend this if you like sports romance. This is a swimmer diver romance. And if you like that tension. Then we have Summer in the City. This is a 3-star. Maybe now that I thought about it more, maybe a 2.5. I just think this was a great idea, but the execution was lacking. I tried giving Alex Aster another chance. She's not the author for me. You know, if you enjoyed this, great. Probably we have different tastes in books, but I could see how this could be a fun read. And then we have Crying H Mart, which I haven't finished yet. I still have like a quarter left because I told you this is a very hard read, a wonderful read, but very hard, and has a lot of touchy subjects that I've experienced in my life. It's triggering some stuff in me. So I love it because I can relate to it, and I was like, I'm not alone. And I'm like, I'm not alone, but I need time with it. But yeah, this was our week of reading. Let me know if you enjoyed this in-depth reading vlog. Make sure to like this video and comment the last book that you've read, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you into the next one. Bye.